Alright, here's my edrag at th11 video. Alright, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Alright, and check me out at th11 on Twitter, and check out my clan at what's in a name. Alright, so I've been doing this attack for a while, and I found it on YouTube. There's a couple of videos about it. It's some guy who's high up in Legends. I think he's with Unicorns of Love, and it's a crushing strategy if you know what you're doing. So I've been kind of stalled at th11, so my ground attack's not so great. So I figured, well, let's try his attack out, and I'll show you the results. It's actually pretty strong. It works on a lot of different bases, and well, let's take a look at some replays. So I have 8 loons, 1 baby dragon, 7 electro dragons, 3 lightning, 2 rage, 3 freeze, 1 poison, which you can get rid of and throw another freeze in for. And in the CC, I have a loon, I have 1 loon, 1 e-dragon, I bring the stone slammer, and I have a rage. Alright, so let's look at some replays. Alright, so what I'm looking for is I want to use my lightnings on a sweeper. Now, hopefully there's a sweeper with a air defense, because that's what you want to target, is air defenses with your initial funnel. Alright, so let's start her up. So for this one, I take out that sweeper, so I'm going to start from this side. Then I put 1 loon with the stone slammer behind it. Then we let him do what he's doing, take out as many buildings as possible. Then once it opens, throw your rage down, and hopefully he'll take out an air defense, which he just did. So there, now you have one side of your funnel, you got your baby dragon in behind, cleaning out all the junk. Now we're going to send our king and our queen in on the other side to form the other side of the funnel. And you just want to let them go. You don't want to let them go for too long, because you want to keep them alive. Then you just send in your Coco Loons with your E-Drags behind, and then you use a Warden ability early to keep everybody nice and alive. Rage them up, and they work their way through. You get that chain value, you got all your E-Dragons, hopefully they all stay together. Then your only problem is you want to try and freeze up some air defenses. So you just keep them moving through. The air defenses are your only enemy at this point. Well, other than, of course, like the single target infernos. So there we go. We got all our air defenses. So now we got our bunch of E-Dragons just moving around, collecting everything. We got our queen still going strong. We got our king still going. He's going to die off soon, but that's alright, because we still got all these troops. Now, our only problem here is going to be this guy. He's probably going to fry all our E-Dragons. But we still got our queen. Queen has still her ability. So she's going to be able to pound through a wall and get to it. Because the E-Dragons are going to take care of everything else, and there's going to be nothing left. Yeah, she's down. She's going to pound through the wall. She still hasn't even used her ability yet. And this guy, by the time she gets to it, it's going to be dead. Or just about dead. Yeah, it's like one shot. Sometimes your E-Dragon's death damage takes out the last building. And there we go. Now, sometimes it even works better than that, but... Alright, so here's the next base. So, we just took out... We got a sweeper and an air defense. Then we'd throw in our loon and our stone slammer, and we work our way through. We got our baby dragon taking out all the trash. And once this opens up, I probably dropped my rage a little too early, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to just take out everything around it. We got a perfect side of our funnel. Now we're going to throw our king and queen. I threw that loon down to try and tank the single target. Then we're throwing our E-dragons down. A couple loons in front, the rest of the loons in behind all the E-dragons. Then we just move our way through the base. I did freeze that up just to take care of it, and also so everybody wouldn't path towards it. Now we're just moving through the base. And basically, you just want to freeze up air defenses, single target infernos, anything that's going to cause you trouble. Kind of swagged my my poison spell there. That's why sometimes I don't bother taking the poison. I take a freeze instead. So we just got all our E-dragons just going to town. King died off, but that's alright. Queen's beating at a wall because that's what she does. And E-dragons are going. Some of them are going to get fried, but they're going to take out all the rest of these buildings. And they're going to tank for your queen. So now here we go. 98. And I got what, 4 or 5 E-dragons left. Another one's going to die off, but I still got lots left. And I think I still have 3 E-dragons left. You just got to make sure you get the chain lightning good and you get your funnel good at the beginning, and you can pretty much take out anybody. I tried it on a couple of th11s, and you can get 2 stars, but that 3rd star is a little bit harder with the th11s. Alright, so this is kind of a weird base, but he's got his eagle artillery down. So you don't really have to, it doesn't matter which way you go. You just want to take down a sweeper. So here we go. So use your lightnings first, take down a sweeper, try to damage whatever else is around it. Then, because we took the sweeper that's going towards the town hall, we're going to start from this side. So we're going to throw our Cocoa Loon down, Stone Slammer behind it, same thing. He's going to soak up some air mines. You want to try and get him to take out an air defense, or at least some high value buildings. Air defense. This guy's upgrading, so this one's a little bit easier, but you know, the idea is the same. You want to take out as much as humanly possible. And sometimes you have to throw an E-dragon down in behind to clean up the trash so it doesn't, so your guys don't wander. But you know, you're going to find bases like this all the time. So there we go. We're going to once we take down that air defense, we're going to start sending in our guys. So some loons in front, E-drags behind, the rest of the loons. Then throw in down your warden. Use your warden ability early to get everybody through, just in case you hit some more air mines. And now everybody freeze her up all your way down. That's why a lot of times I'll take the freeze instead of the poison, because I don't know, I find half the time I either forget to use my poison or it's just useless because I've already taken out the heroes and there's no CC. Started taking the poison just for the simple fact that I was getting annoyed at people's CCs, or the queen, a good queen was killing a bunch of my E-dragons before before they killed her. But as you see now this guy had a bunch of things upgrading, so it was a lot easier, but just crushed it. Let's speed her up, get her done. See, now I got a lot of edrags left, but like I said, the eagle and a couple of the inferno towers were down. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Like and subscribe, and happy clashing, everybody.